I'm Virginia Prescott with the What You Need to Know coronavirus web series from GPB. The nation's food supply has been thrown into chaos by the pandemic. Schools, hotels, and restaurants that purchase meat and produce by the ton are closed. Dairy farmers are pouring out milk. The value of hogs is dropping, and unhatched eggs are being crushed. One Georgia farmer is trying to turn the crisis into an opportunity for service. John Jackson is executive director of Stag Vets and founder of Comfort Farms in Milledgeville. He relies on veterans to help raise heritage breeds of animals and produce. Specialty items that were in big demand from some of Georgia's top restaurants, now they're available to hungry families on a virtual farmers market. We reached him on his farm in Milledgeville. John, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Virginia.
So what do you raise and grow at Comfort Farms?
I got some okra from Liberia, and I used to serve with a veteran from Liberian Army. We became friends, and my mom's from Liberia, and I asked him to send me some seeds from some farmers up there. So these are all heirloom seeds from Africa. Okra is indigenous to Africa, and so it's really important for me to bring over food that, you know, many of the slaves brought over with them. And it's so ironic that we kind of grow comfort food on Comfort Farms. So do you want to go see some animals?
Sure.
All right, we'll do that. Suey! Suey!
You really say suey?
Suey! 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 Suey!
Oh my goodness.
Suey! Suey!
Whoa.
How's it going, guys? Say
God.
hello to the world. And they're coming off from back in the mountains. So what we're doing is we got this pen that had a lot of pine beetle damage to the pines. And so these guys are clearing that out, and we're moving them over to another pen, 3 to 4, 5 acre pen, and we'll have 2 or 3 of those on the property. We're going to come back in here, clear all this debris out, clear the canopy out, open it up, and then we'll go in and plant a lot of different legumes and things like that that will kind of revitalize and nourish the land. So it's there you go.
Wow.
As you see, yeah. Too heavy to jump up there. But these are breeds of hogs that we actually raise. I have what they call the Ko and also the Royal Yabali. We're saving the Mulefoot genetics, which is a rare ancient breed that came over with the Spaniards from Rome.
My goodness.
Yeah. So that's one of the breeding moms right there. She'll go ahead and get bred pretty soon. And then with the KOs, they will as well. But really good, docile animals, and we're raising them on the land like we need to. And we, with the co-op of other farmers, we're able to support our market. We probably have about 1,000 hogs in our program all at once.
Now, so that's one of the things that the demand has cut down for, right? I mean, you're raising these hogs for individual restaurants for the most part. It's not like they're going to, Smithfield meat processing plants, right?
Right. Absolutely. These are not a commodity hogs. These are going to restaurants and to families.
Many of your customers are restaurants. Who do you serve? How many?
We serve over 50 restaurants in the state, from Savannah to Athens to Atlanta, from the Wild to the Gray, Savannah to Heirloom Cafe to Deer and the Dove to the Wrecking Bar, and also to Cobb Galleria, which is a wide range of different types of businesses that we actually work with.
So what did you think when you learned that so many of the restaurants that you serve as customers were going to be closed?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, I mean, every farm, it's easy to go into anxiety mode, when you realize that, that your income for the farm to sustain is gone. But, like I said before, I'm a ranger, I'm a vet, and I believe that the number one reason why us humans here on the earth is to problem solve. And that's what we do. And that's what I did. And so I was given a situation. And I had 16 seconds to figure out what my next move was going to be. And in less than 24 hours, I turned our farm into a virtual farmers market for addressing the needs of our community that wanted to kind of maintain social distancing and still have a way to get really good nutritionally dense food to their families. And so we did that in less than 24 hours. And we have, since I think 3.5 weeks ago, we fed over 400 families.
Wow. And how about the restaurants? Any demand at all? I know some of them are doing to-go orders.
Yeah, so some of our restaurants, we have two things, two different restaurant clienteles. Some restaurants are buying from us because they need to feed their employees. Their employees are, they have a lot of employees that don't have access to, they're unemployed. They don't have any ways of, having any money. So we work with them through the sales of our community. We're able to kind of subsidize some of the bulk items that they need to feed, over 100 people. So we work on different things to give to them. But then we have other restaurants who are built in, who have some built-in resiliency towards this, like restaurants who have butcher shops. They're actually buying whole animals from us, like more whole animals than before before the COVID virus came in. Evergreen Butcher and Baker, they're buying 2 hogs from us every 2 weeks. They're breaking those hogs down. They're selling to the community, and they're getting farm fresh products straight locally from Georgia from us, and they're doing really well.
So how does that work? Are you actually able to recoup the revenue that you would have gotten from restaurants had they not been closed?
Oh, yes. We have recouped all of our losses within 2 weeks
Wow.
from the restaurants because of the influx of new people that have came in. When we stood up our virtual farmers market, we had about, I would say, 100, about 80 to 100 people that instantly went in. Well, those 80 to 100 people told all their friends about it, and now they're coming in, and we just continuously see this huge rise of folks who are actually going through the virtual farmers market, and we're filling their orders, and we're just making it happen. So although I'm not asking my restaurants for payment right now, because I understand they're going through such a hard time just trying to make ends meet. They don't know, there's the uncertainty of whether they're even going to be around after this is all over with, is still up in the air, and many of them won't make it back. So I can't rely on that. My whole thing is to have us be sustainable, because our mission cannot fail. Us helping veterans cannot fail. And so by us turning and pivoting towards the community and filling in the niche where the big major chains can't, our community has blessed us with that. And by doing so, I'm able to have peace of mind. And some things I'm never going to get back from our restaurants, and that's okay. It's going to be, forgiveness on our part to allow them to go. We'll do good. God's been good to us, so we're going to just pay it forward.
Well, John, what a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
You can see more videos from the What You Need to Know Coronavirus web series at gpb.org/virus.